Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, December 27th, 2018. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino from NYNJPA Weather and Weather Concierge. Well, high pressure is in control over the region this morning, providing tranquil weather conditions and also winds slowly veering from the north to the northeast around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures range generally from the upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast, lower to mid 30s in much of the suburbs, upper 20s to lower 30s over the northern interior, with a little bit of some low clouds and fog over some of the valleys here. Warm air is on the way. These winds will be veering to the southeast, and that's going to be warming up much of the region into the lower to mid 40s, upper 30s to lower 40s over the interior. And the interior is what we're going to have to watch out for very carefully for basically tomorrow morning, especially the Poconos, northwestern New Jersey, and the Hudson River Valley on off through northern Connecticut. When we take a look at the latest satellite picture, you can see for the most part we have tranquil weather conditions in place with clear skies, a few low clouds here and there. Look for increasing clouds to begin from southwest to northeast as a storm approaches from the west. On the surface map, you can see high pressure here in control. This low pressure system will continue to lift up towards the central Great Lakes, producing a blizzard over the northern plains and driving quite a bit of warm air towards our neck of the woods, and of course leading to the threat for some minor ice accumulations. Now, for the coast, this is all rain. Okay, after midnight, the rain starts to come in, pretty much all rain, no big deal. However, over the interior, you're going to have just enough cold air at the surface, basically ranging somewhere between 30 and 32 degrees from midnight on through, let's say, about 6 a.m. to support the potential for sleet and freezing rain, mostly freezing rain here, okay? And that could lead to anywhere from a trace to about 1/10 of an inch of ice. Now, I have the threat on up through about 10 a.m. Friday, which is tomorrow. The reason why I have it up to 10 a.m. Friday is because you're going to have some of these pockets here in the valleys here that's going to support just enough slick conditions so that you want to be aware of the potential. By 10 a.m., everyone's well above freezing, okay? But from 10 a.m. on earlier, you don't want to basically drop that threat, okay? So the best potential for up to 1/10 of an inch would be up towards the north here, especially on around Hartford on northward. But just be aware around Scranton that there could be a few slick spots here with some of this freezing rain. So just be aware of that potential. Overall, by the time we get to the afternoon, everyone's driving rain, and temperatures will be rising as a result of that rainfall. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, look for increasing clouds throughout the day with winds veering to the southeast, temperatures rising in the lower to mid 40s over the coast, and upper 30s to lower 40s over the interior. For tonight, that rainfall approaches the region. Again, watch out for some ice here over the northern interior. As we discussed, temperatures will be holding in the lower to mid 40s along the coast. Over the interior, we'll start off in the lower to mid 30s and then rise the rest of the morning through the 30s into the 40s. For the afternoon hours on Friday, everyone's above freezing, temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Periods of rain can be expected. On Saturday, the cold front drive through the region with a threat for a few flurries as temperatures fall from the early morning highs in the upper 40s to lower 50s down through the 40s into the 30s the rest of the day with cold air building in. Now, beyond this point, I want to make something very clear here. There is a lot of what we call volatility, okay? In the weather industry, that means that there's a lot of uncertainty in how the models are handling the weather pattern overall, because there's a lot of changes going on in the atmosphere. Okay, you might have heard of stratospheric warming, El Nino. Basically, all these factors are all starting to change in a significant way that would change the pattern that we're about to move into, which looks to be rather stormy and potentially rather chilly. But there's a lot of questions here on how all that plays out. So my general rule is, first of all, if you're looking at model guidance, especially snow maps beyond 5 days, please stop. You'll just drive yourself insane. Don't do it. Stay away. Just say no. Okay? From days 3 through 5, which we're about to go into, there is a high level of volatility here in this forecast. So a lot of things can change over the next 2 days based on what I'm seeing right now. So I want you to be aware of that. I'm pretty confident where we are right now, but I want you to be aware that the forecast can change and drastically, and you need to just be prepared for that possibility because there's a lot going on in this pattern. So on Saturday, the cold air comes in. On Sunday, high pressure will be in control in the morning with clear skies to scattered cloud cover. Cold air builds in, temperatures fall into the upper 20s to lower 30s. We'll have to watch this low pressure system very carefully for Sunday night and a Monday. That could produce a few scattered snow showers. Right now it's staying to our south, but I'm keeping the scattered snow shower threat in the forecast. Look for highs on Sunday in the upper 30s to lower 40s. On Monday, the next storm we watch out for, here's the storm Monday morning, potentially a little bit of light snow here or snow showers. And then here's our next storm. Now notice we have a whole bunch of low pressure systems here on Monday morning. On New Year's Eve, temperatures Monday morning will be in the upper 20s to lower 30s. In the evening, these low pressure systems pick this one to be the primary low pressure system and head up towards the eastern Great Lakes. Notice, New Year's Day morning, you have 3 low pressure systems, 3 cold fronts. This cold front behind this one is more of a Pacific air mass, thus the rainfall. So it looks like we're going to have quite a bit of rainfall on New Year's Eve night on through New Year's Day morning, with temperatures basically in the mid to upper 50s. However, if this cold front is a little bit faster and drives the cold air in, we may be looking at quite a bit of a different solution here for New Year's Eve. So we have to watch this very, very carefully. Basically the ensemble guidance that we look at has a wide range here of possible solutions, so we have to watch this very carefully. Right now it looks like rain. It looks like a wet New Year's Eve celebration around the Philadelphia, New York City metropolitan area. However, we get a few changes here in the pattern, and you could be talking a little bit more snow and ice than rain. So just want to let you be aware of that. On New Year's Day, the rain clears out. Temperatures will be free falling throughout the day. On Wednesday, that cold air is in place with scattered cloud cover. Lows in the mid to upper 20s, highs in the lower to mid 30s, so you can see the nature of this cold air. And on Thursday, we watch another area of low pressure here. Right now, it's keeping everything to the south, but this could easily track a little bit further north up the coast. Temperatures on Thursday will be in the upper teens to lower 20s for lows, lower to mid 30s for highs. And of course, you got that cold air in this low pressure system. You could see a little bit of mischief Thursday evening into Friday morning. So certainly there's a lot of signals out there, but there's a lot of, well, fog in the model guidance to see exactly how all of this is going to evolve. So just be prepared. Right now this is the going forecast, but be prepared for the potential for some more significant changes. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.